Okay, first cast. You get to take the first cast of 2022. Hopefully that wind's not too terrible. Here, I'm gonna get out of your way. Good cast. Hey, don't get close because you don't want to get blown in. Remember, this is one you just keep reeling. A good steady pace. Just keep reeling it. Oh. Back up a little bit if you need to, Bug. I don't want you to fall in because I'm going to have to go home. And you probably get cold. It got really windy on our way out here, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Seems like I have something.
You probably have a little bit of gunk. No, you're clean. Just remember to reel it up and cast again. I'm gonna get mine tied on, okay? All right, what's mine? What am I tying on? I'm tying on. Whoa! I'm gonna be tying on Zinger, Z-Man. It's a Z-Man. Whatever their spinnerbait is called. We're gonna tie this on to one of the new rods. So I got 2 new rods over Christmas. I got a Guggen Gold Go-To as a gift, and then I won one of Cast King's 24, 25 days of Christmas giveaways. It's okay. It's just a cow, it's okay. Gosh, I gotta remember how to tie it's been so long. I won a Kong rod, so I picked out the heavy 7.6, I think, or 7.8 heavy. It's a 2-piece, but it's very nice so far. Don't get so close, Bug. So it's pretty windy if you can't tell. And so of course that means spinner baits. Are you casting super far again? Cool. Let me get that dialed in. We've got this paired up with the Akumo Trix 375 or whatever it is. 364 LX, which is probably one of my heaviest reels. All right, it's windy, but this is my first cast with the Cast King Kong. Ready? All righty. Let's pull that spinnerbait in real quick. I like it. It's really well balanced, it feels like. So thank you, Cast King, for a wonderful fishing rod. All right, you can stop recording. And bring me my phone and then you can keep fishing. Oh yeah, whoa. That's why you need to not stand right next to the shore. Good cast. I do like this fishing rod.
Me too.
So far.
So much.
Good. I like how long the butt is. I got a nice long butt. Like a mom in the 90s. I know I am.
Do you think I'm gonna get a fish first?
I don't know. Are we in a race to see who can catch the first fish?
No, we're in a race.
So, Eleanor, you're casting in just the right place. Do you know why?
Why?
Because what happens when there's heavy wind on a pond or a lake? Where do the bait fish? What was that?
What?
Sounded like a tree fell. I thought it was some water at first. What? Don't be scared. Oh, yeah. What happens when there's strong wind coming across the pond like this? What happens to all the bait fish? The little fish that the big fish like to eat? They get pushed with the wind. So then where do the big fish go?
Nowhere.
They follow the little fish.
That's not good.
No, I mean, that's how they follow the little fish to eat the little fish, which means when we're casting along the wind-blown side like this, that the bait fish are pushed up against the shore here, and the big fish are more likely to be along the shore here.
Close to the shore.
What?
Close to the shore.
Yeah, well, like along this side, we're casting in the right spot is what I'm saying. Remember, if you hold your rod down a little bit, your bait will go lower in the water column.
Is that good?
That can be, just depends on where the fish are. But we kind of want to cover all the spectrums of the water column.
Usually the fish are over there.
Cast this way while the wind's died down. Whoa! Forgot to open your bail. It's okay, I do that too.
Did you see that?
Did you get a little bite?
Yeah.
All right, keep reeling, don't stop. Cast right back out there and keep going. Don't stop.
I might even catch.
You might catch the first fish of the year. It's okay, just reel it in.
Going slow is how it rolls.
Going slow is how it rolls.
Yeah, then the bait fish can catch it more easily.
All right, yeah, just reel up slow because you're in that tree. You're gonna come up over it. Keep reeling. Keep reeling. Keep reeling. Okay. I might have crossed your line and got caught here. Okay, you reel up first. You get yourself reeled in. That way I don't catch up on your line. We might need to try a different bait. What do you think?
Yeah, time to switch to soft plastic.
You think so? And pitch into the corner here. Secure your bait on one of the eyelets.
Here.
Whoa, don't stay. Hey, hey, hey. Come here. Remember?
I know.
Look. Let some line out. Grab your bait. Watch.
I think that's
Hey.
one of our old strip fins.
Hook it on there and then reel it up, okay? So that it's tight. That way it doesn't flop around and poke somebody. But always do that. You already have a worm on your other hook. So you're all set. All right, first impressions on this Cast King Kong, which, let me double check. It is the Fast Action 7.6 heavy. 30 to 60, I think it's for braid. It's definitely a heavy rod. Like it weighs a bit more than maybe my other rods, but it definitely is still lighter than my Daiwa swim bait rod. I don't feel like it's too heavy. It's really well balanced with the fighting butt here. You can get that tucked in real well to help keep your arm from getting fatigued. Casts well, feels really solid. I don't normally fish with two-piece rods. I haven't in a while, just because I've been, like, all my casting rods are one piece. My spinning rod is one piece, but I don't feel like this is not secure. And I guess you could always glue it, you know, if you really wanted it super secure. But I feel like I'm gonna keep it open to being able to be broken down for travel. I like it. It feels well balanced despite the weight. Like I don't feel like I'm gonna get as fatigued as I might with another heavier rod.
My butt is very hot.
That sunshine landing on your butt, it's making your butt hot. You're silly, Eleanor.
No, it
You're silly. Remember, try and cast back towards the trees there. Oh yeah, it looks like they're... Are they trimming trees, or are the trees just coming down over there? I just saw a tree like straight out there, those evergreens, just come down. No, one of the evergreens. I hope that that was intentional.
I'm scared.
You don't need to be scared.
And my legs are really hot.
And your legs are really hot. I tell you what, that sunshine feels good. We're getting a lot of vitamin D right now.
I want to put on shorts.
Well, I left your shorts up at the van, and the sunshine's probably going to go back behind clouds, and it's probably going to get cold again. You could roll your pants up. Oh, all the way to the shore there. All right, we might put this away for a little bit and run something else. I brought this one, 2 more casting rods, and a spinning rod. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm on the hunt for a new casting reel, because I have one blank that is not currently loaded. Does that feel better? You okay? Remember, you can always like fold it so that they stay rolled. Do you need help? Okay, we can go get your shorts if you really need them. Because when it gets windy like this, are you going to want to put your long pants back on? Well, then let's not change them. Come here, I'll help you with your pants. Let me secure my hook. Okay, here's my one thing that I haven't noticed until just now that for me is a detractor. I don't see a hook keeper. Obviously, you can just hook it on the eyelet like this, but I do like having a hook keeper. And of course, you can buy an aftermarket hook keeper and put it on there, but I like having something like right here. Just throw it in, or down here, or even right above the reel. So, something to think about. Definitely wouldn't I would buy this rod right now. I'd pay what they're asking for it, I think. We'll see once we hook a fish on it. So this is the other new rod for this year. This is a Googan Squad Gold Go-To rod as a gift. Got a lot of fishing stuff. This year got some Plastisol and a 5-inch or a 4.5-inch stick bait mold. So we'll be making some stick baits. I'm trying to figure out what to throw on here for my trailer. I heard might do one of the Gambler Stingers and June Bug. I'll check it in just a second. I like that contrast. Okay, let's get this zeroed in. Definitely need to tighten that up. Too tight. Feels pretty good. All right, first cast with the Googan Gold. That feels good. It's a extremely light rod. Like you hold it and I'm like, oh, this is an ultralight. Oh, I just got bit by something. Think, oh, this is an ultralight rod. No, this is a medium heavy. So we'll see, strength-wise, on hook sets and stuff, how that feels. Does have micro guides there up at the top, it looks like. So I have a braid splice here. I'm probably going to need to end up replacing all the braid on whatever reel runs in here to avoid the splices. Do like just a short mono leader. Of course, the jig looks great. I think I'm going to switch out colors, because so far we've got that light dark contrast, and we're not getting anywhere. I'm going to do one more big cast here. Oh, that's a beautiful cast. Landed right in the brush there underneath that willow tree. I'm really liking this rod. It's gonna be perfect for this. Throw frogs on it. I'll show you a feature it has that. Do I have a fish or do I have? What do I have here? I do. I have a fish. I didn't even feel him hit it. Okay, cast back out there. Like it just got heavy. I didn't feel him hit it. Woo! Check him out. All right.
Let me pet him.
Pet him. First one on the Cast King Kong here.
Now I'm gonna catch the fish.
Whoa! Careful, bug. You almost hit me with that one. I'm gonna get a picture, I think, here. Set up for the gram. Cute little guy. He's cold. We're definitely in colder weather. I'm not gonna weigh him. I'm gonna get him back in that water quick here. Here comes the sweet release. He's gone. Okay, I'll cast for you real quick.
But it's still my fish.
It is. Reel it in. I know you're having trouble because of the wind, and that's not your fault. All right, so Kong rod. Kong rod, knocked out. Did it. I like it. We'll be using it a lot this year. We'll take it out kayak fishing for our swim baits and whatnot. Frogs, maybe some bigger jigs. Let's see if we can't secure something on the Googan Gold. There's a bunch of them out here, bug. I just got 2 good bites in a row. One bit it, I missed the hook set, and then the next one chased it. Come stand where I'm standing. I'll trade places with you. Anything to help her get a bite. When she catches a fish, like her commitment to the sport just skyrockets. She's still young where like if you're not catching them, you're getting bored real fast, frustrated. Come here. Hey, walk out of the pokey stuff. Did you lose your boot again? Yeah, go this way. Get out of the... All right, come here. Come stand right here and look, cast this direction and it's gonna pull your bait out there because the fish are kind of out there, okay? Don't get all tangled. I'm getting bites. Don't reel it too fast and give it a twitch every once in a while so that it clears off the grass, okay? I did. Shoot. They're not being super like, I think the bite is really slow and lethargic. They're not committing to it. Like that's why I didn't feel the one on the spinnerbait. Normally if you get a spinnerbait fish, they hit it. It's that big reaction bite. And it was just like all of a sudden there was weight on my line. There was no impact feeling. Woo! You're okay. Look at me, lean back. Lean back a little bit. Don't let your toes come off the ground, but just lean back into it a little bit. Okay? See if we can get how much do we need to cut this down? Because we probably want to cut it down to, yeah, about there. Ugh, salty. I bit it. So salty. Woo! Saltarini, that stuff right there. Woo! Time to try the Texas rig in these Chappiwatas. I did not zero that in, but Blue's Mock Speed Spool did its job, of course, and no problems. We will zero it in here in just a second. If I burn it in, we get that little top water action. I got a pretty lightweight weight on there. I should have gone. We'll increase the brakes a little bit since it's lighter. Might should have gone heavier with this wind, actually, on the weight. I don't know if you can see how the wind's pulling the line out like that. You can hear the water. That's crazy. Oh, I just getting Oh, I just got like 6 or 7 little hits there. Like right there. They're like right out kind of in front of us here. I was getting a lot of hits. But you could tell they weren't committing to it. It's almost like a bedding bass type, like knocking it away versus trying to actually eat it. A little bit of a backlash. Hey, Eleanor, no further. Got one. Oh, he spit it out. He spit it out. I'm really wondering if they're bluegill. I'm gonna make it so that the hook isn't actually exposed, just pushed up against it. So maybe they can get a better bite on it if they're being hesitant. Eleanor, I almost had one. It spit it out. I think doing this too, we're making some noise because that weight's sliding up and down the string, landing back up against the hook. I can hear it make it, like I can feel it in the rod and in the line, making noise when I twitch it, clicking against each other. I'm gonna slide that up a little bit more. Essentially what I want is I want the weight to fall and then the bait to kind of flutter down slower instead of skyrocketing down. And then with the current's going to make it move around too, and hopefully be eye-catching enough that the more lethargic bass are more likely to eat it. Obviously they won it. That guy, he spit it out, so when I pulled, oh, I just got hit. Got hit again. Oh, spit it out again. I saw the flash that time. I think that it's this big sunfish. I think I saw orange. Oh, I just got hit again. Hit again. There we go. There we go. It doesn't spit it out. Yeah, a little bass. I knew it was a little bass. The way it was hitting it. Knew it had to be a little dude. Oh, careful, careful. Still got the hook in it. Okay. All right, got it.
Oh, you almost hit me.
Let's take I'm gonna take a picture of it with the rod.
Can I give it a lizard?
No.
It can have a bite of my tail.
The lizard says, ooh. All right, yeah, pet him. He's cold. When you get him back in the water. So this is probably the same one that's been pecking it the whole time. Woo! Shoot. There he goes. All right, so we've caught one on each of the new rods, and that's our first time catching a fish on a Googan bait. And I have had Googan baits for a while. I just haven't used them super regularly. I tend to like my Berkeleys. We'll probably go home soon since we caught one on each of the new rods. Oh, it landed in the grass over there. It's like I was waiting for the splashdown. Yeah, I thought I'd try and get one on the spinner, a little inline spinner, because that's always got one. Second or third cast. It's always fun, like on the lighter rod, like this, because even the little guys, they hit it. Oh, come on, they put up a fight. Little boy.
What?
Little boy.
It's little boy that we just caught.
No, this is a new one. He's even littler. Littly? He's the smallest one we've caught all day. All right. Littly?
I want to pull him.
He's got spikies still. Yeah, those spikies will get you. Okay. You want to hold him?
No.
You gotta pin. Here, let me just put him back in because he's gonna dry out. Okay. Well, when the weather's warmer, we'll hold more of them. Okay. that spinnerbait up across the current here. Consistent pace. Oh, we got one. We got one. Yeah. Oh, he spit it out. He was bigger than the others too. How did he spit that out? Yeah, maybe he only had the tail. I didn't get a good hook set because he hit it just like the other one did, real slow. Like all of a sudden there was just some weight. I should have jerked it and set the hook then. This rod's gonna be so good for, oh! He spit it out again. And he actually hit it that time. A little bit, not too much. Do this, do this. You've got it, Bug. You don't need my help. They're finicky today. They're being finicky with their bites. They're not, oh, see, I'm getting those little nibbles again. What it is it's a small bass who are having more trouble getting food. There we go. Woo! Number 2 for the day on the Googan. I like the backbone in this rod. It feels good to set the hook with it. Oh my gosh! That thing was huge. I mean, that thing was massive. I don't think the GoPro could see that in the water, but that thing's mouth was like this big around. Oh my god! It came up out of the deep and like very, very lazily came after this. Oh my gosh.
I want to cast and get it.
Okay, when we get up here, we're gonna have to roll it in slow because this is a large bass. Oh, Eleanor.
Oh, look, my fish! I was just about to take it.
Here, I'll pull it in. It's yours.
My first fish.
Now this is not the fish that tried to eat it before. I think we go back in for that monster.
I love it.
What's his name?
Scaly.
Can we throw him back in?
My first fish.
Careful, because the spine's on his back. Okay.
Wait, can you hook it to your fin? I want to hold him with it.
No, I'm not going to get the clamp out. I want to get back in for that monster that came after it.
For me. I'm getting that
Well, we're both going to go back in. I'm going to cast. Hey. You're going to get me in the... I've never seen a fish that big in this pond. That thing was huge in the water. Okay. I'm going to try and get you casted out where he might come, and then I'm going to get my Texas rig, and I'm going to play cleanup here. And we'll see if we can't get him to...
I'm getting him.
That thing was so big. Like, it really shocked me. I'm not an overhyped guy. I don't talk about monsters when it's not monsters. Here, take it. Reel it in. Reel it in slow, okay? Fast enough it's not hitting the bottom, but slow enough that
The fish can catch it.
a big lethargic fish can catch it. And I'm gonna... That's not at all what I wanted to do. Because he's probably up along this shoreline looking for little bait fish. This one's gonna put up a fight, Eleanor. This guy was big if we get him on the line.
I'm gonna catch it first.
Well, I don't think either of us will actually catch it today. It's just good to know that there's a fish that big. That's probably 5 or 6 pounds.
Yeah, should we weigh it?
If we catch it, we're weighing it.
Yeah.
I've never seen a fish that big in this pond in the 20 years we've been fishing here. Hey, so we just made it into the car. Rain is coming. Very successful first day of fishing for 2022, right? And it's the first, the first day of 2022 is the 1st of January, so that's pretty cool, especially since we are making plans for this to be a fish-focused year, right? Caught a fish on the new Kong rod, caught a fish on the new Googan Squad rod. Great rods, both of them. I love them both so far, and we're gonna get a lot more time in with them, and we're gonna get some kayak time in with them, so that'll be good too. All right, catch the next video. See you guys next time.